Hello everyone, welcome to Fableheim and Age of Wonders 4. The Blint Saga continues on the Sprite Open Beta. I'll leave a link in the description to the patch notes if you'd like to read it for yourself, but this introduces the overhaul to the Pantheon tree, the rework of the Reavers, and of course, the new Pantheon rewards, which, fun fact, the Pantheon has increased to 300 capacity. It won't have to have an eviction event, at least for a while. So this part here is all new in the Pantheon coming in the Sprite update. There are new banners, each representing one of the story realms of Secrets of the Archmages. I'll leave it to you to determine which is which. We do get some new customization options, some magic circles, astral, chaos, and nature. And what we'll be using in this playthrough, well, two of these actually, the cat ears and tail hero customization option, which is hilarious on a mole, and also the Inferno Hound exotic mount. So there is not a new society trait in this update, but there is a new exotic mount trait. As mentioned, the Reavers did get an update. That's why Larissa was on the screen. I was looking at the Federate Reavers. But we will not be playing that, because we just did Ikit Claw, who was a nice little notation of where the Reavers stood prior to their rework. But Blint, a new version of Blint has arrived to challenge Tharru'Cath, the first Eldritch Realm story realm. There are two in total. And this is a bit of a special realm. Escape a prison on the edge of the astral void. Join a rebellion against its wardens and lead your people towards freedom. Reveal a plot that will decide the fate of Athla and the astral sea. So of course there's the Umbral Abyss. An easy way to get around this would be to have be an Eldritch Sovereign, because they of course have the Umbral Shepherd. They can protect their people against it, but we're not doing that. This is also a mega city realm, so you can only have one city, which you don't start with in this campaign. But so there are a few ideas I got suggested for this, like maybe do Chosen Destroyer because you don't have the penalty on a mega city realm, but there are also no free cities. You don't have free cities to conquer and destroy, so I scratched that one out. And a cheese strategy you could do now is, of course, the nomads are a thing. They were not when this was created, so you could bring and loiter your city around, but I've chosen not to do that either. And of course, there's the uninhabitable underground. The underground is smaller, and each empire starts above ground regardless of adaptation traits. You can expand into this uninhabitable underground, but of course our city will not be there. So, which Blint will challenge hard Tharru'Cath? I might regret this. We don't have a lot of time before the release of Secrets of the Archmages, but I would like to finish this before that. That might mean you see a lot of these videos back to back to back to back, so I hope you're excited.
Your journey.
Our Blint for this series. Look at all these characters I've created. Is Blint the Under Divine?
What is your people's form?
So as we are the High Culture, in this particular one, this Blint was imprisoned long ago. So he is a High Culture, of course. Utilizing the Inferno Hound mounts, these mounted units are more common and gain Inferno Hound mount, granting +5 hit points, +4 fire protection. The Pack Hunter passive ability, which fun fact is also a society trait. And of course we have the additional cavalry, and we start with an Inferno Hound mount. I was curious, I don't think you can double stack this, even if you could get it labeled on the unit card twice. But this is basically a free society trait. Attacks deal 10% damage per friendly unit adjacent to the target, not counting self. So I'm fairly certain this only applies to cavalry units, and not to the entire culture. Because we are High Culture, we've gone for Arcane Focus, granting magic attacks plus to 15% damage, and it's not a Blint if the Blint doesn't have underground adaptation, even if we cannot build an underground city. It's just there.
What is their origin culture?
Now, Storm is aware the High Culture has received exactly 0 changes, but it is on the list of cultures that will one day be reworked, so, you know, maybe just consider this another notation in history. I haven't decided yet if we're going to be pure good or pure evil, but we want to kind of lean one direction if we can. I mean, we could say true neutral, I suppose. Granting 10 food and 10 production per city stability level above neutral in all cities, our singular city. I personally like it to play evil. I mean, just in general, but evil High Culture adds removes a lot of the min-maxing micromanagement of the Awakens state. But we'll see. Also, another choice for high is Umbral demons are weak to spirit and fire, which is a lot of my plan. So we're going to be Relentless Crusaders. So we gain bonus Imperium for each Empire unit killed after successful combat. The reward is increased for each level of evil alignment they belong to, and we gain 30 grievances against players of evil alignment, and we are good. But of course, we immediately remove that with Ruthless Raider. The nearest city owned gains 3 gold and 3 draft per tier of units killed after successful combat, and we become evil with 2 random hero items. So I did this to kind of cancel each other out, so we start at true neutral and we can determine whether it would be good or evil depending on how the story
Choose your first
moves
tome
forward.
of magic.
And we shall begin with the Tome of Pyromancy. As mentioned, this build that I have in mind is pretty much Order Chaos. Huzzah. And this is new. This little locks thing is only for when you're selecting your starting tome. It'll basically tell you what you begin with at the start of the game. So Bloodrite starts with Rite of Bloodletting, Enchantment starts with Summon Copper Golem. We begin with Ignite, which is a combat spell. That sets people on fire.
What is your ruler's origin?
Now, most Blints are champions, but we're going to be a Wizard King. And the main reason for that is because Wizard Kings were given new drip.
Reveal yourself.
Behold, the Flameseeker of Nyaaledge. Blinty boy, you can see his tail here. So the idea here is that this Flameseeker seeks knowledge wherever it leads. But is also, I mean, he's good, but he's kind of not as well. It's kind of like the dark, what was it called? The Dark Pursuit of Knowledge playthrough I had. But, yeah. And I think the lore of this realm is that the Gaudir is the only one that's been captured, and his people have kind of persisted. So, they're just normal moles on their normal infernal mounts. Oh yeah, there's also this. Yes! Fiery Eyes! But a few new outfits have been added to the Wizard King roster, like this from the Warlord. There's also this from the Pyre Templar. We're borrowing the Pyre Templar cloak, but I'm going to combine it because it's funny. Yeah. There you go. And now his eyes are on fire.
Your journey begins.
Because he is the first doesn't fit, but first Flameseeker of Nyaaledge, Blint, the Under-Divine, leading the Deep Seekers of Nyaaledge from the throne city of Meowlais, which is basically Orlais. He himself is a crusader, so he wants to hunt down infernal or umbral fiends, though we have plenty for him to hunt, undead, whatnot. Imprisoned on the edge of the astral sea, the first Flameseeker of Knowledge has awakened to purge the great enemy of yore. Will this crusader uphold his righteous vow, or give in to his own fiendish wrath? Place your bets now!
Long ago, during the Second Age, beings born from corruption and darkness flooded the astral sea and invaded the world of Adler. After a fierce war, the invasion was defeated, and the monsters, then known as shadow demons, were driven back into the shadows from whence they came. However, at the edge of the astral sea, the eternal conflict between the mythical archons and shadow demons raged ever on, and their dark corruption evolved. Even on the realms that were cleansed from their presence, dark scars remained that would never truly heal. Thus, this eldritch darkness was given a new name, the Umbral Abyss. On the precipice between the void and astral sea, a realm lay hidden from the forces of light. Its name was Tharru'Cath, and it had long been lost to the Umbral Abyss. It was where captives and lost souls were imprisoned and twisted into umbral demons, and where their ruling sovereigns prepared to strike back at the Gaudir of Magehaven. Tharru'Cath was a place of darkness and abandoned hope, and yet, amidst the despair of its forsaken thralls, whispers of rebellion echoed through the air. They craved only a beacon to guide them, a Gaudier to release them from their captivity and set ablaze the flames of revolution. This is the tale of the imprisoned Gaudier who bore that spark of rebellion.
Welcome to Tharru'Cath, where Blint the Underdivine shall become the flame of rebellion. We have Ignite and Awaken Inner Radiance. You slumber. There is nothing. Only darkness. You cannot move. Who are you? Who were you? It does not matter. Then the darkness shifts, and something nudges your mind. Its touch is cold and dark, but gentle. It pushes you to remember, to wake up. The shadows shift, and an image forms. A mighty Flameseeker of Nyaaledge. Is that you? The image changes, showing a cage. It disturbs you. You are not sure why. Are you trapped? The shadows push you to find yourself, to find what defines you. It is important. You are important. Who were you? How were you trapped? So we get to choose. I was defeated and became lost in the void. Something found me gives you free experience. I think this option is available for everyone. This is the default choice. As a Wizard King, I was searching for ways to enhance my power, but I found only Doom, granting the Spell Thief trait, which gained +10 combat casting when a hostile combat spell is cast. Okay. I was looking for new challenge. It won, gives Feed on Chaos. Okay. Politician enemies remove all negative status effects and then deal random damage and lifesteal. We are going to apply quite a lot of negative status effects. Or, I was bringing order to the realms but was betrayed, granting the defensive duelist. Unit has, when this unit attacks an enemy, it gains a stack of bolstered defense. Oh, that sounds pretty good. He was kind of doing a combination of these two things. So I guess we'll just go for this, because we don't have to think about it. The memory fades, but the disturbing feeling remains. You become aware that you cannot move your body. You struggle against the eldritch chains that dare to bind you. Then you hear the echo of a voice. Vague at first, then louder. Certain this is him. Be careful. Light pierces through the darkness around you as you break from your prison. You blink against the light as a man gazes up at you. Torches be praised. He is with us. The man realizes he is in the presence of a Gaudier, and quickly bows. You are Flameseeker of knowledge, Blint the Underdivine. Are you not? We must go. It is not safe here. So it looks like we can ask a bunch of questions. Who are you? The man grins and bows with a quick flourish. My name is... oh dear. Zwintayan, the outlaw to some. Like many, I was imprisoned by the rulers of Tharru'Cath, and then enslaved, and then forgotten. I managed to break my chains only to realize that the realm itself is but another cage. I vowed to claim my freedom, and found other kindred souls. We made plans upon plans of liberation, but we lack the spark to make it happen. This is why I went looking for someone to lead us. There are others like us throughout the realm, but they need a Gaudier to unite and lead them. Where am I? You ask where you are, and the man answers. You are in the Umbral abyss of Tharru'Cath, a realm long forgotten by the light of creation. Tharru'Cath is a prison realm and breeding grounds for Umbral demons, ruled by 2 ruthless wardens. You, like many of us, are imprisoned here. You breaking free from your cage of binding brings us hope, but we need much more than hope to be free again. Umbral demons lurk around us, and the wardens of Tharru'Cath have eyes everywhere. We must find sanctuary. Okay, sure. You move to start your travels, but Zwintayan stops you for one more moment. We are currently in the Umbral Abyss, a place that poisons the body and the mind. You will find that remaining here for long is lethal, even for a Gaudier. We should leave fast, but my enterprising nature obligates me to share that many treasures are hidden in the darkness. In my experience, it pays to be cautious, but opportunistic. One can only leave the Umbral Abyss through the Umbral Gates. I have marked the one I used before. Oh, Flameseeker of knowledge. So we gain our mount and our gold. Onwards, then. As you can see, we are taking damage because we are within the Umbral Abyss. I also forgot to mention, what the Blint Saga is. We are not only playing through the campaign, we are also aiming for excellence to achieve the achievements. Before we go for the Pyromancer, we're going to want to kind of lean into Battle Mages because our tier 3 unit is really good. I don't want to lock, I think, though. So what is the achievement of Tharru'Cath? That's a great question. Aside from completing the realm, the special achievement is to encounter the Shadow in Daylon. This is the manifestation of the affinity of Shadow itself. We did have an achievement like this before. The one with... was it the Sahiran Oasis, I think it was called? That, in order to meet the Chaos in Daylon, we had to walk up to somebody. Invade the realms of Ethan, or whatever his name was. That doesn't sound right. Whatever it was. So maybe that'll be the same here, maybe it won't be. As you move through the oppressive darkness of the Umbral Abyss, Zwintayan stops you. Be wary, he says. We approach an Umbral nest. This one slumbers, but it is heavily guarded, and if we linger in its territory, we will surely be attacked. I snuck past when I searched for your prison. Over time it will grow and expand its influence. Zwintayan glares at the writhing nest at the edge of your vision. It pays to destroy them sooner, rather than later, but we currently barely have the power to defend ourselves, let alone take the battle to the source. I shall keep that in mind. So here's the Umbral Nest. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's get a free level for our faction, for units. Yeah, this alone is scary, and it looks like there's one more unit here, so we're gonna say no. Yep. As you continue your journey through the Umbral Abyss, you see a light in the distance. Zwintayan looks up and smiles. A sanctuary outpost. There's no H there. Sanctuaries like these help one remember that light exists, even in the darkest depths of the Umbral Abyss. They can only be built on top of beacons of light. I asked some of us to build one whilst we searched for your prison. They must have finished it recently. Claiming these yields many resources, including respite from the Umbral malady. Sanctuary outpost will take some time and resources to build, but the rewards are considerable. Who knows? You may yet conquer the darkness itself. Very well, here it is. So we shall move away from this thing. So this is the Sanctuary outpost. This is the only expansion one can do into the Umbral Abyss. And we are going to build some walls, I think. Now, eventually we want to build the expansion so we can get this. Nope. Later. And this, eventually. But for now, I think we're big chillin'. Blinty Boy has leveled up. I think we're going to go straight into improving his power. He begins with the Lance of Glory, and my plan was to kind of make him a Lance character. We don't do that very often, but that will let him keep his mount, giving him Pack Hunter. And we're going to have a very powerful frontliner that is mounted. This is our Ranger, as Zwintayan is a Ranger apparently. We'll grab Ranger 1 just for more efficacy. He starts with the bow. Okay. A Radiant Bow, how convenient. Cool. We do not have any spells to cast, so we're now going to go here. I am... Oh, there's a battle here. Okay. Yeah, we're going to need all of our strength to fight this to get out of here. So we shall remain here for one turn to heal to full. Oh boy. And then we will initiate with this. I'm assuming I'm going to fight this, but we can auto it and see what happens. Okay. Right. Okay. Yes. We are not having a good time. This fight is killing me. Literally. Oh, I can't say that's a good start to the series, but it's alright. So, this fight is awful. We are having a bad time from two different units. The Direcaster, tier 4 Battle Mage, absolutely rips us apart. This thing is threatening, but the problem is it explodes into 3 units when it dies. So I think we have to kill this last. I think that's the only way we're going to get out of this. And this is abducting my units and then spawning a bunch of random crap. So, I'm going to try something different this time. I'm going to full pivot to the side here. And try very hard very hard to siphon them one at a time in a direction. That's the plan. That is the plan. And while we're doing that, we can talk about our units. Huzzah! So our army currently is made up of 2 different cultures. We have the Free Siron, this guy's a part of. They are the culture of death, or cult of death from the Dark Culture. He's granting us the Tyrant Guard, and the Pursuer, which is a teleporting archer. Fun times. The other archer is our tier 1 archer. Bring Exile. Doesn't that like teleport us or something? Okay. I like this position so far. Okay, I'm less a fan of it. And then we have a tier 1 shield boy of our culture. Now, all the high culture units have this dormant trait. This does nothing until it's awakened, and then it will do something based on whatever type of unit it is. So the shield boys will gain +1 defense and +2 resistance, and the archers will gain +1 range. Now, Blint does have the Twin Awakening. We also have this spell that we started with that awakens us in a range. We need to get out. So I think we're just going to shoot this. Is it overkill? Yes. Is it fine? Also yes. And now Blinty Boy is going to go take care of this thing. The Direcaster is a horrific creature. What does this do again? When this effect expires, it'll be next turn. This unit sustains 30 frost damage. Damage is half as there as an adjacent friendly unit, which will be me, I think. So, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to accept that the scout is dead. You have served me well, scout. GG, no re. And we're just going to, like, full pivot down here. I do have a free teleport, but I'm going to hold on to it in case I need it. Okay, so that wasn't good. That was, in fact, very not good. Actually, I'd say it was supremely bad, if I may. You know what? We're just going to kill those little shitterlings. Are you serious? So you are going to pursue out. Kill this, hopefully. You are going to kill this. And then you are going to kill this. It is unfortunate that we are still in the bad. I mean, it is what it is. You have served me well, Scout. So Blint has low morale. That's not good. But, you know, we'll deal with it. I'm going to go here. We're going to fall back. Now, we're going to pull our guys out. Make sure we awaken here. Cool. Then we're going to chill. Will you abduct? Of course he will. So now that he has abducted, he has done the sole thing that he can do, and he is going to every turn spit out a little shitterling. And now we are going to move over here and try our diggity don darndest not die. But he also can't move, so we can ignite this and he will stay in the burning fire. With the fire and the flames we carry on, and all that. There's only a 50% chance to hit. Okay. That was a graze because Blint has low morale. Very unfortunate because I can't go in defense mode here. But it is what it is. I think we have this. Finally. Third time's the charm. Great. Are you in defense mode? I actually can't tell. Yes, okay. So... Huh. So if we go here, get in here, cancel defense mode. Good. Now it's 50% again. Because the unit's in the way. I wonder if I had stayed here, actually, if he'd be able to spawn more... Well, I don't know. Because he spawns at the start of the turn, right? I'm not sure. Alright, we're going to attack. I am flabbergasted that it was not a... Oh! I'm actually mildly infuriated. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Alright, the enemy flees! We did it! Victory! Oh my goodness gracious. Why isn't Blint suffering the Umbral malady? I don't know, let's get out of here. You step through the Umbral gate and feel a breeze of cold air. Zwintayan breathes in deeply. We made it, and what an effort it was. You feel as though a weight is lifted from your shoulders. Looking back, you notice a shift in the darkness behind you, as if your very shadow is relieved to be free from the corruption of the Umbral abyss. Before you can investigate further, Zwintayan digs into a pile of rocks to reveal a bag of gold and crystals. We cannot rest yet. The Warden of Tharru'Cath patrol the realm. I was asked to escort you to our haven. Please, follow me. Your people await. Very well, point me there. We're over here, okay. We cannot move beyond the gloom, however. So that's great. I think we'll just leave this as it is for now. Just it being here is producing gold, mana, and knowledge. I don't believe there's any point expanding. How long is this asleep? 3 to 6 turns. It's probably not worth it. Alright. Keep on keeping on. Blinty boy, we need some help. I'll grab this. Will this actually trigger now? I don't think so. So, of course, the Reaver rework is a big deal. We're ignoring it. The Empire tree has also been reworked. And the TLDR is that now, at every skill level, well, there's an Empire skill and a repeatable right. The Empire skills, you get to choose between one of two things. So, Aligned Relations grants us 300 relations with every free city whose alignment does not oppose yours. As this realm has no free cities, there is literally zero value from this. So, instead of being stuck with that, we could choose Pacification, which has been reworked in this case. Destroying an infestation grants a stacking 20 city stability to all of your cities for 10 turns. Seems pretty good. And then the repeatable rights are basically the same as rights were previously, but they are, as the name implies, repeatable. So we can get 20 allegiance with all non-hostile free cities. We can repeat this. However, every time you do press this button, its cost goes up by 50 Imperium, and you have to wait on a cooldown, which is based on how much affinity you gain, per turn of that affinity. You can help that. The generic tree remains unchanged except for down here, where now you can choose between Cosmic Affinity, granting +5 affinity points per turn in every branch where you have at least 3 affinity, or you can hyper-focus on something with Focused Affinity, granting 50 affinity points per turn in the branch of your highest affinity. So basically, if we really want to lean into all this chaos shenanigans, or order, whichever one we choose, we could generate a ton of draft, as long as we have the Imperium to fund it. Now, one reason I chose Chaos and Order, besides the Umbral Demons being weak to this, is because both of these are historically very focused on one thing. Like Order, heavily focused on vassals, and Chaos is heavily focused on kind of draft and like raising stuff. I want to see if in our niche situation, we can kind of turn them against their original purpose. So we are, of course, going to take pacification, because there will be no free cities on this realm. Also, all of the things have something associated with their affinity. So, like, obviously, Chaos is about draft. We can get a bunch of draft in various ways. The Chaos Tree and Order with gold. So, there's some interesting things I want to try in this particular playthrough. If we can. There's some vision. Through a passage between mountains, you enter a strangely welcoming sanctuary. Barren ashlands and umbral gates make way for forests and a city hidden in a valley. As you wander further, you see people emerge from hiding spots, some of whom you recognize as your very own deep seekers of Nyaaledge. They gather excitedly as you approach. We provide sanctuary for any wandering soul, Swintayan explains. Your people are resilient and loyal. They helped turn our haven into a city and notified me of your prison. Your arrival gives them hope. Swintayan bows with a flourish. Your throne awaits, O Flameseeker of Nyaaledge. Get settled, for tomorrow the true fight for our freedom begins. Claim your city and throne. Oh wow, there's actually, we have quite a few magical materials around us. So we currently only have a quarry we're going to want to farm. I don't see any sheep. So we will grab this farm, which allows us to expand underground if we so desire. Which we probably do. The Artisan Workshop is our high culture variation of the workshop, granting city stability. Contract, or just city stability. And we're going to want to start pumping out some units. We lost our Dusk Hunter. We'll get a second one. So we still have a frontliner. Blint's a frontliner. Let's get pumping. Know what I'm saying? Picking up and putting down. Now, I did make some custom heroes, but we'll get around to that when we can recruit another one. After settling in your newly found capital, Meowlais, you are once again approached by Swintayan. Greetings, O Flameseeker of Nyaaledge. I hope you found our sanctuary accommodating. You will find many of your people here are escaped prisoners of Tharru'Cath. Through time, we have gathered here, building up our strengths, protected by our mountain ridge the Wardens of Tharru'Cath rarely traverse. We gathered information about a hidden world gate, used by the Harbinger of Wrath herself not long ago. With you, we have hopes to claim it and see the light again. To truly liberate our people, we must open the gate of Tharru'Cath. It is the only way to freedom. I will find and open this world gate. Swintayan laughs awkwardly. Unfortunately, both the location and means to activate the world gate are currently unknown to us, but we know where to learn more. Our legends speak of an elusive wizard who traveled here long ago. His fate is unknown, but he may have left knowledge behind. Next to that, we have heard rumors of desertion within the ranks of the Thrallwarden. They may prove informative allies. Furthermore, we have heard of a prisoner who was used to control the world's gate. Lastly, only the Wardens of Tharru'Cath, Verlac of Insaldor, and Ricturai know how to open the Umbral Gate to the gate of Tharru'Cath. Alright. That's a lot of question marks. But we do see some points of interest. Okay. Alright, first things first, let's heal up and secure our immediate domain. You might call this the boring bit, but it must be done. Also, because we aren't going to be building any more cities, we can quite extensively just spam out expansion. We are going to want Forester. Oh my. Also, fun little fact, because we do have the underground society. No, the underground adaptation. Where do I say this? Our culture is immune to the penalties of lava and chasm, which was a helpful tip I got a while ago. Thanks. We're going to want to crump this as soon as we can. So I think we will move forward once, and then we will get this next turn. And then I want to get this. And this. Live RB for sure. Okay. This might be autoable. Mother! Now, because we are on hard difficulty in a story realm, we are playing on high world threat. All of the annoying stuff I usually try to not deal with. So just keep that in mind as we move forward through the great unknown. It's a wild speaker. We're going to need to support you as soon as possible as well. Oh, do I? I had a very clear expansion path in mind for our tomes, but I might change it up a little bit. I haven't decided yet. Also, I probably should have used the healing skill first, but it's fine. What is this? Oh, it's a pig. It's a pig! It's a bird! It's a blade! It's a pig! Really? 50s? This thing is a skirmisher, so it can just walk away. So we will face this direction and go in defense mode. And we'll begin positioning ourselves. We missed, but we hit the combat summon. Good miss. An exceptional miss, actually. Real hide sucks a little bit. Okay. So Blint can pop this and then move about wherever he's needed. Good damage from the flank. In a perfect situation, which I know we don't live in, Blint will be able to squeeze through here, and we can ignore this summon. 65%. Get it! Nice. Alright, Blint. Let's awaken ourselves. And we didn't spread to anyone else, but that's okay. In fact, I think we can win here. Boom! Easy as pie. See, game? That's how it's done. Can I expand onto this? I can! Unfortunately, I don't know if I can take... Well, I might be able to. That might be doable. We really need a support unit. But my tomes are pretty much set in stone. There is one that's kind of weird, but not much I can do about it. Okay, so we're getting a Light Seeker. No reason to queue that. I think we'll have him just auto-explore. I am worried about this fight, but I think we can do it. We kind of need to do this before it evolves, because then it's not happening at all. You know what? Done. Sorry, Dawn Defender, but we do what we must, you know? That gave us drafts. Okay. Well done, Blinty boy. We are going to need the Initiate of Order, because this is going to be very important. Zeal. In time. I think we're going to want more Vigor here, because Blint is going to be a significant frontliner. Okay. Our scout's going to go out and about and find what's cooking. There is an Ancient Wonder over there. And one here, but we're going to have to wait on that. Ah, shucks. Fine. You can initiate this, and then we should be an easy auto. Pain and Suffering. It's very unfortunate that we're not going to get Nature here. I mean, that's not bad. I will be able to use this, but I think we want to go Warding Blessing here. You know, Wayfinder enchantment is actually going to work. I'm so used to it not working. You're also going to need this. This is a special tool that'll help us later. We'll just go Snapshot. And there are our Brave Heroes, which we can get next turn. So we're definitely going to go with the Ritualist. Now, when I made Blint here, I was really struggling to find kind of like an archetype to run it down, like an inspiration, if you will. The Seeker of Nyaaledge was a commented suggestion, goated by the way, for our people, and for Blint. And I was like, how do I link this together? Well, the Flameseeker prophecies from Guild Wars, instantly clicked with me. But for our heroes, I didn't quite have that linking inspiration, and I just instantly thought of Velannyaa, who we made in the past for Morrigan's campaign when she was an actual cat. Now she has cat ears. And so I just followed this inspiration through with the Dragon Age characters. And the character we're going to grab now is Velannyaa the Warden. This, of course, is not from Origins, but rather from Dragon Age Origins Awakening. In another time, Velannyaa was exiled from her Dalish clan for pursuing vengeance against the humans that she believed responsible for her sister's disappearance. It was only due to coincidence and the Warden Commander's kindness that she ultimately learned the truth, leading her on the path of a Grey Warden. In this world, Velannyaa is fiercely loyal to her Flameseeker of Nyaaledge and wears the title of First with pride. So Velannyaa was the first of Ishariel or something. That was the keeper of the Dalish clan who evicted her because she was like laser focused on revenge for her sister. It's actually kind of funny because her sister was taken by the Darkspawn, and when you find the source of that, which is the Architect, she actually gets mad if you don't side with the Architect because she thinks her sister is lost forever. Also, give her the book to start with, but we have this, so goodbye, book. Goodbye. Hopefully she will be very helpful. Okay. In keeping our squad alive, because she is a ritualist. Of course, she is a ritualist with no healing at the moment, so not overly helpful. So what we're weary of, weary indeed, is the Phoenix doing stupid stuff. Are we going to awaken in a hex? So we're going to want you to grab stuff that's not in the hex. Okay. Now the Phoenix was nerfed, so maybe it'll be okay? That's unfortunate. Well. So we're gonna need, oh dear, we're gonna need to kill this Phoenix. And is this 2 turns or 1 turn? 2 turns, great. So we kill this Phoenix now, and then someone stands on its corpse. I don't know how you have Elemental Slayer, but I'm gonna take it. Hopefully it's not bugged. I don't think it is, but you never know. Life is full of mystery and wonder and horror. %. 70%. Alright. Don't wake up. You have 2 turns. Great. That's great. That might be dead. Yep, it's dead. Good job. It's fine. Unfortunately, because Blint was blind, we do not have a retaliation. Here's what it is. It would be an 8, 1, and 8.
What?
I'm gonna be the one to stand on this, aren't I? Yep. Go away. I like how it's always my archers that die. You know? Oh, I should mention. Well, actually, there are 2 things I should mention. 1, Velannyaa is an instructor, who I think is actually surprisingly good. Just rank people up and then you get the trainer bonus, which is fantastic. So we might just want her to lead the entire army. What are you, by the way? Oh, a duelist. Okay. Interesting. I guess that tracks. Yeah, so we're going to want her to do that. And because she's a champion, we'll get this as well. In time. We're going to get the heal first. We need that desperately. Horrifically desperate. Nyaaledge. Get another archer because, well, we need it. That gives us the haste berries, which is nice. And we have our scout out and about. The prophetic observatory. Nice. Fun fact, that wasn't in the game when this map was built. Fun little factoid there. Cool. All is well. So I block growth for 2 turns, but for 6 turns I gain some Nyaaledge. It's about 120. I don't hate this. We haven't decided if we're good or evil yet, have we? No, we're still true neutral. I haven't decided because I don't know which is better for us, you know? Maybe it will be obvious. Maybe it won't be. Just one kind of rule of thumb is Blint is kind of naturally evil. You know? A not evil Blint is a little unnatural. So what's our SPI? Knowledge! With bonus knowledge, pure adjacent research post. Nice. I do want this kind of like right now, but we need to get the heal. What do our healers do? Are they AoE? It's been a while. It's been a hot second since I've seen the Sun Priest. No! So we shall go rejuvenate. Warding Blessing is in, so let's grab... We're going to want both of these, so we'll just get the 2 enchantments. Oh, we're also going to want... It's fine. We're going to want this, so we'll grab that. And I think we are going to grab War Industry. Because we only have 1 city, we're going to want all of our little things to do as much as humanly possible for us. Show me the Sun Priest. Nyaaledge. Okay, Blint might need a minute before he starts, like, really popping off with his renown. But it will happen, don't you worry. That was not ideal. How unfortunate. So at the second level of order, we have the Diplomatic Expertise, giving us a bonus Whispering Stone, and Whispering Stone grants Allegiance. I forgot. Whispering Stone, there you go. Now, of course, because there are no free cities, it's very unlikely we're actually going to use this. By the way, this is so much stronger than the previous version of this. Bonus Allegiance just, like, guarantees that anyone who's not running Order is not going to be able to keep up with an Order character. Or the Gold Infrastructure, whereas Gold City Structures cost 25% less gold and production. Otherworldly Reinforcements makes it so summoning spells and combat summoning spells cost less costing points. Fun fact, this world does not allow for summoning spells. So, that's nice. Or Specialized Troops. Research skills to unlock units cost 40% less knowledge. We are actually going to have quite a few unit unlocks, so we will grab that. That is very new. You have heard the dreaded Shadakar of Tharru'Cath chitter about. Now you meet their leader, the Thrallwarden. Oh. Thrallwarden Ricturai speaks with hisses and clicks. Am I really meant to do this? We have learned of the escaped prisoner who brings dissonance to our harmony. Return to your cage of binding and join us after your glorious metamorphosis. You will become one with us and Urath, and we will please Urath and his harbinger. The trill of our exaltation will resonate within the entire astral sea. Cease your struggle. Harmony awaits. Surrender your mind to us or fade into oblivion. Cult leader Warlock of Insaldor and Thrallwarden Ricturai was alerted of your hidden city of Meowlais. I will fight for my freedom if I must. Okay. Good job, Scout. You found the enemy. Why can you build an outpost? Oh, I guess we can build outposts. We can't build cities. I see. Fantastic. Well done. Well done. Bibbidi-bobbidi. Oh. Okay. Do you think there are hidden water creatures on this? There are. Of course there are. Why wouldn't there be? You know, I'm being quite greedy with my expansions, I gotta be honest. We have a Sunlight Priest. A Sun Priest. They also have Twin Awakening. And then they have a Mending Awakening, which is a heal and a mend. Their dormant thing is what? Radiant Light. Each attacks with a super chance to inflict distracted. Okay. Embrace my radiance. Okay. I think we can start considering the mirror fields now. Oh, wait. Are we going to go clear this? I guess we are. Alright, imbuement is in. Let's get Searing Blades. Archon Blood, Ruler leveled up. Fantastic. Let's get our swipe. A hero leveled up. You are zealous. Fantastic. Let's get Disruptive Snapshots. That's just like my favorite tree to go down. The Cloak of Hexing. Literally the exact same thing you have. Oh yeah, they're the Bone Weaver mounts now. I mean, do you want to fly? You can fly, sure. We'll have our Inferno Hounds. Because it's funny. Alright. Oh, we have basic seafaring already. Cool. In we go. Fire Imbuement is in. This will make our Skirmisher, Ranged, Battle Mage, Support units, and Magic Fighting units deal +1 fire damage with a base 60% chance to inflict burning. So, of course, this has been changed from fiery projectiles. It got buff, question mark? Please. We're also going to want this. That's going to take more than one turn. Unfortunate. And we are on to the second tome. Now, a key part of our strategy is the Zeal, which means we need the Tome of Zeal.
The fervor of righteousness is a gift unto your subjects. When it courses through their veins, they become mightier, more valiant. They brush off their wounds and any pain, shielded by the holy knowledge that they are in the right. Those who reject your gift shall know condemnation, and it shall wither their very souls.
Indeed. So as I said, I have been warned that this map blocks summons. I am not 100% on that, but it kind of makes sense based on what we've been reading already. So maybe Summon Zealot will come in, maybe it won't, but we definitely need the Legion of Zeal. Am I saying I picked that tome for just this exact spell? Possibly. Oh, hey. You can leave. I wasn't sure about fighting you anyway. Get out of here. Told you. We haven't decided if we're being evil or good yet. Here is the Pyromancer. This is a tier 2 unit that I don't use very often, but I think it'll be very good in this particular instance. They went through a round of buffs. This has been a number of patches ago now, but when they rank up, yeah, their secondary ability can now be empowered. Can I please do this? Mother. Oop. 1 Mississippi 2. Oop. Anyway, yeah, Champion Flameseeker in the level. They also did something in this patch that I didn't understand at first, but I do now. Thank you for everyone who explained it. Some of the enchantments were buffed. Virginia Tavern. How expensive is this? Okay. We'll put this down here. Oh, look at that. Some of the enchantments were buffed to say, like, this affects all attacks or something. That is for 2 purposes. Ooh, a staff. 1, a lot of those were with skirmishers. So skirmishers will benefit, like, even double dip a little bit into enchantments with their melee attack and their ranged attack. And the other one is for those bonus skills. I think it was more for, like, melee units who had a secondary skill. But these, which aren't affected, you know, by base attacks, they don't have the base tag, it'll buff those if it says this affects all attacks or something. So some very interesting potential buffs for the Pyromancer and similar units. I am worried about this, but I think we'll be okay. Is this fine? Sure. Alrighty, here we go. The Searing Blaze, by the way. This will make our Polearm, Shock, Shield, and Fighter units deal +2 fire damage with 10% bonus damage against units that are burning. So, of course, the idea is to have our ranged units set them on fire and then have these guys manipulate it to do lots of damage. And with the Legion of Zeal coming in, we'll be able to do even more percentage-based damage with Zeal and Condemn. Hopefully. Ideally. You discover a thicket of trees made of pure crystal. You find yourself confused by the reflected light around you. You discover that the further you explore, the more disorienting and twisty this maze becomes. The forest of crystal and light confuses your senses of direction. As you and your army stumble through the maze, you are not sure what is and what is not a path, or merely a reflection. Blinking in the light, you realize this maze would be the ideal place for an ambush. Something approaches. For 200 mana... What? Oh, we get the Mirror Veil. Sure. Use magic to reuse the reflective maze to your advantage. Oh, my mother of pearl. Really? 2 Mage Banes already? Okay, do you want the good news or the bad news? The good news is that Velannya's Sphere is really good against these enemies. The bad news is that that's the only good news. I think we'll retreat here. I don't see that getting much more terrifying. Can't pull back. Alright, we'll just stick together for now. I don't think they're getting much harder, so we can pump out some spears and help them out, have them help us out. Yikes. I guess the good news also is that we can leave and then come back and that enchantment will still be there because we paid the mana already. How terrifying. Alright. Let's keep crumping. Good job. Wand of Fire Breath. Interesting. Here you go, Blint. Okay. That's some crazy damage value. I'm not sure how it's generating that, but I will not complain. Oh yeah, you're here too. Congratulations! Felicitación! Production. We have the Light Forge as well. So at level 3 of Order, we have the Cultural Exchange, which gains +4 Nyaaledge per active Wizard Bond, Treaty, or Declaration with other empires, and gain +4 knowledge per trade treaty with free cities. Of course, we're not doing any of that. Well, we might have some allegiances, we'll see. Or Spiritual Conviction, cities gain +10 mana for each city stability above neutral. Currently, not a lot of those. We're about to get this, I think, which is good. Or Battlefield Looting. We might try this. I'm trying to think what our army composition is going to be. So at the next tier for Chaos, we have Might Makes Right. This is a new skill. Tier 3, 4, and 5 units gain +5 hit points for each Tier 1 and Tier 2 unit in the army. And Tier 1 and 2 units gain 2 experience per turn for each Tier 3, 4, and 5 unit in the same army. Eventually, we're mostly going to have Tier 3 plus in our army. We might not even... Is the Sun Priest Tier 3? He's Tier 2, right? He's Tier 2. It might just be the Sun Priest. Or Battlefield Looting, which is just good. I think we'll just try Might Makes Right, because it'll help us out right now. For the purposes of Might Makes Right in various thingies, I'm pretty sure that heroes count as Tier 5 units. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, well, that kind of sucks. Lesson learned, I guess. I could go down this way and see what's cooking, but I think I really want to deal with this bloody... Get a second spear. Push that out and get the chambers. The chambers themselves won't be very helpful for us, but it's all about the Imperium per turn, because we're going to need our Imperium. It's more important than ever with repeatable rights and whatnot. Is that a... What the hell was that? Okay. We're going to do this with a couple of spears, I think. Welcome back. So you join this. 2 spears seems good, for sure. So then we'll bring you. We're just going to have 2 spears. No, come out. Alright. I think this will be good. We have a pretty durable front line. Let's auto this and see what happens. Wow. Okay. The spears are really vital to survival here. There's the cooldown on your mending healing. 2 turns. Okay. 2 turns. Okay. So in this terrain, we kind of want to be fighting on this if we can. This gives us bonus electric damage, which the units we are fighting are weak to. So these have Guardian. I believe that's multiple... Yeah, +1 retaliation attack on the spears, which is not bad. I don't know what happened to their eyeballs. Maybe they're awakened now? I don't... Is that what happens when you're awakened? It is. Okay. I did not notice that. Alright. Oh, that is really not good. Oh, that is supremely bad. Okay. Here you go, Blint. Alright, we're going to want to get Giga damage here, so we are going to not sacrifice Blint, but we're going to focus on killing the big fucking thing. Have killed the big fucking thing. Also should have done that first. Okay. I like the big boy damage. I respect the big boy damage. Actually, hold on. So we want to go here? And then face this way to extend zone of control. And then you need to go here. What is the range on this? Cool. Need to go here. Pregog. Get out. Blint's gonna pop this for some self-healing. I can't move. It's just gonna do this for some big damage. And a nice little AoE. Again, I don't know why that damage is so high, but I am not asking questions. Alright. I might have just turned a really bad situation into a really advantageous one. That was disgusting. But we aren't out of it yet. That's gonna be a dead daylight sphere. Okay. Alright. Maybe we can save it? Okay, so this guy can't do anything. The best thing he could do is walk up and inflict distracted. Maybe just kill this, guaranteed. Yeah. Sure. I'll focus on killing this. I'll move here and hit that. Or wait, hold on. How does Blint get involved here? He doesn't really. He could overchannel. Could rejuvenate. Man, I think this guy's dead. The only chance we have of keeping this guy alive well, I guess we'll take it. I really need to get this upgraded. That's going to overchannel. And it's not going to do anything because I don't have casting points. Crap. Well, the plan was to overchannel and then cast the heal again and then, you know, hit him with this, but maybe we just got to accept that that's not happening. Ah, the stun is a big slap in the face. He might have lived, too. I would have to say in defense, but probably. Ooh, instant stun. But I think this guy moved. Ah, not quite. So, we'll snapshot you. We lost one brave soldier of the Empire. It is a shame. I wasn't awakened. Oh, that might have been a kill. We kill the mage brain here. Well, if we connect. Nice. Now we can cast a spell. Alright. I consider that a win. The enemy flees the craven dogs. After fending off an ambush, you progress through the dizzying crystal forest. You discover a wandering minstrel. The minstrel jumps down from his wagon. He is excited to see you. Oh, great Flameseeker of Nyaaledge, Blint the Under-Diviner. The Under-Divine, there is no other. You are a wonder. I am so lost, and the ambushers, ruffians everywhere. If you could guide me through the mirror maze, I would give you a reward from my wagon. Having mastered the maze, this is no problem for you. After helping him, the minstrel opens his wagons and gestures inside. Thank you, O Flameseeker of Nyaaledge. Pick your reward. So we get city stability, we can get some gold, we can get some Nyaaledge, or we can get 62 Imperium. Sing about how you were saved by the legendary Flameseeker. Alright, you go back on auto. You can go back to leading your stack of stuff. Okay. Legion of Zeal is in. We'll grab the Dormant Enchantment as well. Get the Zeal going. Blinty boy! I think we should probably grab this. It's probably time. So now we can overchannel without taking the entire freaking turn. We are going to want the item forge soonish. Big Game Hunter, big fan. Velannyaa has leveled up. She's going to go Initiative order for Zeal. You know the drill, you know the shtick. Get some experience per turn. Okay, so this has now fully grown. So something that happens, it's been a while since I've done this. Give it a second, so I'm pretty sure. Is that as this infestation grows, it will spread beyond these tentacles, the gates, and then it will spread the gloom with it. Now, we are a lot stronger. I think I'm going to want a Pyromancer as well. That was exactly all my money. We are a lot stronger. Are we stronger enough to take on that infestation? I don't know. Because we're going to want to take on that infestation, and we're going to want to clear the Void Orb thingy. This is going to give our Polearm, Shield, Shock, Fighter, Skirmisher, and Range units Zeal, granting additional Spirit damage, and they will deal 10% more damage if the target is condemned. This, of course, will become more imperative later, when we can actually scale our damage to very high values, but for now, we'll go with what we got. Oh, there's another Umbral Gate here. Gross. Attack! Alright, we've chosen. To the surprise of no one, we are evil. Okay, so now the gloom is really, really spreading. Shall we go back? I think we will. Do you know why I think we will? Because it will make for an epic conclusion to the to the first episode if we go back into the gate and crump what chased us out. I think so anyway. This unit did join us, right? I'm not completely hallucinating. Okay. Only partially hallucinating. Not gonna lie, Blint, we kind of don't want you to be army leader. You get 4? Yeah, you can always. Like, we kind of want them to be with the other units. Oh, also... Shucks. How do I... Oh yeah, we're not going to be able to do it, are we? I was thinking we're going to want some Umbral Malady immunity, but I think we need the Void Orbs before we can get that. Also, we can now build roads. To the best of our ability. Okay. We're going in, team. Is this advised? Probably not. We're going in. We could do fanatical workforce. We only have one city. How bad is our growth? 51. Not ideal. We cut it in half. Ish. Maybe we just take into condemnation. I normally don't use condemnation. I usually just wait until, like, mass condemn or condemn army. But, considering where we're about to go, I think it might not be an awful idea. Actually, change my minds. We are going to go this way. Why run through the gloom and doom when we can run around it? This is going to provide the dormant enchantment to all of our non-cultural units, each giving them their own dormancy, which is a special tool that will help us much later. Okay, so we have... We're going to get another Pyromancer. Hello. That is not what I expected to see. Why is there a dragon of the obsidian variety? Anyone want to let me know? What the fiddly fudge? I'd love to get this pickup. I don't even know what it is. Alright, well, let's auto this and see what happens. Alright, kill the Daylight Spear. Why is there a dragon? What on earth? Why the fiddly fudge is there a dragon? Surprise! That's not what I meant to do. Well, congratulations, Blint. You now stand tall amongst the dragons. Just gonna start Twin Awakening people. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we won't. Okay. I just realized that I am lined up for a big ol' breath. Yep. Well, I think we figured out how the spears died. Okay. Oh. I was just cleansed. You don't cleanse, do you? No. Why would you? I was hoping for the distracted. Okay, well. Mm-hmm. Okay. Does casting of the spell help me in any way, shape, or form? I don't think so. Oh, we kind of have to kill this now, don't we? Kind of, yeah. Game? We're not killing this now. Game? I wasn't joking when I said we kind of have to kill this now. Well, great. Tail swipe? Oh, no, it's just going to punch the shit out of the daylight spheres. Okay, great. Well, I tried to save them. I know it doesn't look like it, but I did try. I tried so hard. Alas. In the end, it didn't even matter. Sure. I don't know why this breath does so much damage, but I am not complaining. Do not for a minute think that I'm complaining, because I'm not. Is you're referring to the fact that I am super kind of pinned? I am complaining about that. Do I have any melee units that can move up? No. Just to roll these 65s and hope I don't die. Can I? Okay. I could probably shoot from here. Not very well, but I'll take it. Who is not awakened right now? Okay. Great. You know, that spear was going to be pretty important. There are a lot of critters of the Umbral Abyss that are large. And I wouldn't mind the ability to deal bonus damage to them. But okay. Alright. Fine. 33 or... Okay. It is worth noting that I'm pretty sure these are both slippery. I'm pretty sure they are. Great. And I'm not saying that 65 was a good chance or anything. I'm just saying that, nope, I wish I connected. Last Bullock. Okay. Let the record show I was tempted. I was very tempted. Oh yeah. I forgot about that. Oh. Mika? I have no idea why that's there. But okay. Great. Get it, Blint. Huzzah! Well, okay, look. We still lost the spear, but we took a lot less damage elsewhere. I don't know why that was there. So I guess we're just gonna pump another spear. If I had the gold, which I don't. If I had the money. Let me tell you how it'd be. I'd have a daylight spear. So I can only... Oh, there's another one. That looks phallic in the shadows. I can only imagine that that came from beyond the Umbral Abyss. Right? Like, there's no... That's what I had to do. Right? Cities gain plus 1 stability per unit tier of each friendly unit inside the city. Heroes count as tier 5. Green units inside your cities gain plus 5 experience per turn. Then we have the Right of Allegiance. So I guess we could just take this. I'm going to grab the advanced sensing so I can see farther and gooder. Oh, we're definitely going to get this. in 7 turns. Okay. Then we'll scrap Dutiful Watch. So I actually really enjoy this talent. Or these bonus, like, thingies. I think this goes all the way around? I don't actually know, but it kind of looks like it does. Is this another Umbral gate? I'm gonna lose it. Condemnation is available! Inspiring Chance, not bad. What else do we need? Let's see, so we got our thingy. We don't need that. I could test. I don't have the mana. So that we could test to see if I can summon a Zealot, but I'm pretty sure I can't. I don't think I would be lied to. What even? That's where this came from. Okay. So, wait, are you telling me that there is a Dragon's Lair? Oh, shit. Okay. We'll wait 1 turn, because we cannot regenerate inside the infestation. So we have 1 turn, and then we're going to build roads this way? Or, no, we're going to build road this way and then go over the mountain, regrettably. Okay, this has been more of an adventure than I would have liked, but, hey? I need a quarry for this, okay. We'll boost into a quarry. Welcome back. You are auto-exploring, you are not. Okay. We are building a road straight to this, and then, regrettably, we're going to have to walk up this. Great. I really wish they made mountain destruction like a thing, besides the Tome, but, you know. Another tip I got was to be very... Shit. Really? Huh. Aggressive with outposts. I think we have 3 Sun Priests. I have 2. Alright, we're gonna get another one. Sorry, Shadows in, and it's time for our first Tier 2 Tome. Now, there were some balance changes that are mildly significant. For the Tome of Glades, Leafskin was modified here, so that when you're fighting in a province with Forest or Mushroom Forest, you gain evasion, accuracy, and critical hit chance. This is kind of bring it in line with the Tome of the Dune Serpent, its transformation. And this one, Ton of Sandstalkers, excuse me. This was reworked, the Living Shadows. So now this grants 10% evasion and fleeting, so the unit is not stopped by zone of control. And when this unit's hit points drop below 60%, it becomes obscured, so it's harder to hit with range attacks. And adjacent enemies have a base 90% chance of becoming blind for 1 turn. This is basically making everyone blind all the time, and people hated it. So now it's slightly different. We, however, are going for neither of those tomes. Where is it? The Tome of Virtue. Now, is Blint virtuous? No. Do we get a paladin for this? Yes.
Not in the darkest night. Not in the face of horror. Not even in their last breath should the virtuous yield. You are the last bastion against vileness. The last light in the abyss. An age may come when hope dies, when there are no more righteous people. But it is not this age, for you have not yet fallen.
So Virtuous Spirit is an incredible race transformation. This is so annoying to fight against. We're going to lock it, but we're here for the Paladin. So this is a optional cavalry shield unit, so we're going to have loads of these. They will be our front line. Now, unfortunately, I'm making a bit of a tactical call here. Ooh, it's actually probably better for you. Well, Our other heroes can't use it. The tactical call I'm making is I'm calling back Blint. He is going to utilize this new force to stand against this asshole, while the other two squads are going to go claim our... Holy shit. They're going to do our best. Their best to claim our outpost here. Okay. Fuck, that looks hard. The crazy thing is it's oh, we're on Gloom. It's winnable. But it's not going to be easy winnable. Alright, maybe we can bait someone to attack us here. Airplane, gotta go home. I don't know what they're doing. But we're not going to let them... Oh, I was supposed to get a quarry with this. Whatever, it's fine. So now we have the mirror fields, granting us Imperium and mana. Counts the conduit. We gain bonus mana per our conduit, and we can get some Astral Keepers if we so desire. Currently, no. Inferno puppies. I feel like I have to get some Inferno puppies. We'll find a place for that. Well, I mean, we're gonna get Arcane Battlements. Eventually, that's gonna be the thing that we have a lot of battle mages. For now. So the Oath of Vengeance, completing a bounty grants you more rewards and 200% better Empiration with the Empire that posted it, or gold city structures grant city stability. That's part of what we're gonna get eventually, but for now, that doesn't seem very worth it. We are being harassed by this infestation. We're gonna have to deal with this right quick. Who the fuck are you? Okay. We are waiting. Bum, 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 bum. There's a dire penguin there. Okay, we have a spear, we have a sun priest. Let's get a pyro. Alright. So our goal is to get to this. We must get to the sanctuary and we must hunker down in the sanctuary and then try and pick off what we can. Getting into grand strength and regeneration. Miss L now have a chance of lifting bleeding. Sure. We'll grab endurance training though. Oh yeah, we can get another hero when I have the money. If I had the money. Blint! My champion! Let's run it down. This is a high-risk battle, really? Really? Okay. We are going to hang out here. So this is protecting us. This is granting us immunity to the Umbral. We have a grave danger coming. Actually, we want to be on this tile, I think. We'll start building an expansion. I think we got to fight this. Let's rock and roll. This is Rictori in the flesh. Hey, look. We shall empower. Oh, it's on fire. They did the burning... whatever. So Blint and the spears shall stand strong. I can empower the ballista. Not quite what I had in mind, but okay, sure. Ow. 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 This. This. And the question is, what do we shoot? It's not much of a question. Because I think it's this. Huzzah! Oh no, he resisted. I mean... Oh, nice. That connection on 15%. Not too shabby. I think Blint is going to hang back again. Okay. I mean, I guess I can heal you. It's only 10 mana. Make sure you're nice and safe. Still a stone, huh? Why do you have the Pyre Templar gear? Can we talk about that? Or is that a big no-no? Do you have the Pyre Templar? Oh. Okay. This will be next turn. Okay. I have to set myself on fire to get in range to hit him. That sounds less than ideal. We'll just sit here and go into warding. The next turn we can hit this guy with everything. Oh, the... Uh-oh. Blint, please don't die. Great. Okay. Hopefully these 60% are good. They look pretty good to me. I'm just gonna shoot the ballistas at him. Okay. Of course he has Wind Barrier. And Spawn Can. Interesting. Alright. I guess I can just drop the base here. Okay. We're leaving. We are out of here. He's Berserk. I don't want Blint to die. Anyone else can die, Blint cannot. Here, let's go shoot these down. Probably should have shot him down earlier, but whatever. Alright. Why is it always Berserk? Without fail. Every time. Great. We did it. We defended Meowlais! And for that we got armor. Literally just called armor. I wish you could move. I don't know why you can't. Alright, we'll take it. Purchase some remains, which we can sell for money, which is definitely what we're doing. I still need more money for the town hall. We can get to tier 3, we can start building our real units. Our unit of units. I think if we expand onto this tile, I'll have protection, won't I? From the Umbral Abyss. Oh man, that's gonna be tough. This is a not easy fight. think I'm going to wait one turn until we can expand onto this. Alright, tier 3. We're going to wait one turn. We have our Thrallwarden in, and at tier 3 we'll be able to recruit it even. I thought I locked the thingy, but I guess not. We'll grab Hero Extend. It's pretty good. And we will grab Chaotic Inspiration. Whenever a new research skill is being researched, the Nyaaledge cost of another random skill is reduced by 25%. That used to be in the Astral Tree. It has been moved. I guess it makes sense as far as like a chaotic thing. Alright, here we go. Oh, really? Alright, we're going to try expanding onto this. Oh, I can't. Huh. Okay, so we'll annex this one. Start with this. Let's crump the invasion. Good. I'll delay this a little bit then. We'll heal up and then we'll probably take this. It's a little tough. Actually, we'll probably just heal up and then go take this. I guess it makes sense that you can't because it's literally the Umbral infestation, but we'll grab Restore Strength. That Ricturi has returned. You gain a level of Renown for leveling people up, which is good. Infestation has entered my domain. Blint is vibin'. Literally just hanging out, grabbing bonus experience. Nice. I think. The Imperial Reavers, the reworked Reaver variation, they have something called the Imperial Academy, which gives like 15 XP per turn on top of the stone walls. Okay, cool. I did that so I could reach this in one turn. Well, my friends, I think this is going to be the creme de la creme, the climactic battle of the day. See how the AI does. Alright. Not having spears here is really gonna suck. Alright, so let's think about this for a minute. This is Le Spooky. Yeah, so I think what we do is we full pivot to the right. Because it's going to be easier to kill some of this stuff independently. The Umbral Tyrant is, of course, the big horror here. This thing is terrifying. Also incredibly rare. These were never meant to be obtained. Although there was a bug early on, in the early version of Eldritch Realms, where you could get them. But that was wholly unintended. They're meant to be like the masters of the realm. So you're only supposed to see them in Umbral infestations. Our positioning here is actually terrible. Like, atrociously awful. I wish to have balanced these armies before we went in, but whatever, it's too late now. Oh yeah, so they're really only found in the Umbral dwellings, and as, of course, the leaders of these infestations. 2 times this. So he is just going to spread his mark around, and as there's more marks on the field, he will deal more damage. But thankfully, I think these are permanent summons. Yeah. These come with him. The Eldritch Sovereign can also do that. Have the Splitterling Guard, or whatever it's called. Okay. So we are going to kind of pivot over here. Do some dual awakening. Get those cooldowns rolling. You cannot awaken because you are not a high culture hero. Okay. So yeah, the AI is growing stronger with the Tyrant Mark, but, you know, we're also getting our... Whoa, okay. Getting our buffs going. So those pursue... Wait, what are these? Italy Fudge. They're pursuers, okay. I think we rotate harder. Because all of our units aren't over here yet. Oh, I've used all my Awakenings already. I mean, you know, all but one, but we don't really want to use that one. And honestly, you don't want to be here. Pull back! Fall back! Oh, shit. Oh boy. I gotta be honest, I don't think our positioning here is good. But I'm hoping it'll be enough. Oh dear. Okay. It's enough if we consider the fact that we have sacrificed a Dawn Defender to the Void. Yay, pass through. Are we sacrificing a Dawn Defender to the Void? Wow. Did that destroy all the terrain here? Yes, okay. I gotta be honest, I don't think I killed these things fast enough. %50. Oh, I probably should have hit something else. Okay, good. I don't know why this has spawned, but I'm good with it. I thought this has spawned earlier. Not sure. Do we try and save... Ah, fuck. This unit. It's kind of looking like no. It kind of looks like this unit is being sacrificed to the Void. And I think that's just how it be. Alright, brave Dusk Hunter. Know that your sacrifice was probably in vain. It has to do with you, probably. Units killed with this weapon transform into splitterlings until the end of battle. Does not trigger in water combats. Okay, cool. That actually is supremely vital to know. We might be able to get away with some absolute bullshit because of that. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Oh, we have the Umbral Drain on. Okay. Okay. We're kind of in the best position we're going to be in, which is very concerning, considering where we're in. But I have faith in us to find a way. We're definitely going to do this. I don't have my thing back yet. We can definitely just DPS this guy down. For show. So let's get to incinerating, shall we? I don't know how I'm going to move to get in here, but we're going to try. We did distract him. That's actually fantastic. That is so much more damage. Okay, so we have a heal. I think we're going to use it on you. Probably should have tried to move there if I could have, but... Who would it be? So instead... You move up. Get on these little things. Man, I can do so much damage to this guy. So I move you here. Move you back. Okay. Now, we heal. Then you shoot. Then you can clean it up. Nice. Assuming we don't get a... Good. Great, even. I don't have a way to interrupt this without Blint, unfortunately. We are a lot weaker without Blint, but... this is interesting. I don't hate that, but I think we have to focus on this. Beautiful crit damage. We have very high morale right now, which is nice. It's working out in our favor. Good. That was a high priority threat. Over here hiding behind our splitterling. I make that sound very negative, but it is not. I might... No. So I might want to move here, but I think we'll just hit this. We are making it waver, which is fantastic. We'll take a pot shot at this. No, we'll hit him. Okay. Unfortunately, our little skitterling here has to run through the fire and the flames, but it is what it is. Cool. We definitely need to prioritize killing... Oh, that's unfortunate. With the Velannyaa. Do not abduct... Oh. It's okay. It's in a great position for us to kill it quickly. Okay, that took the opportunity to get out. Okay, nice jump, nice jump, nice jump. Very not good. Oh, fantastic, actually. I don't know how that thing missed, but we are not going to ask questions. That is the worst possible abduction we have seen so far. Okay. We have new priority targets. And this has spawned in the worst possible position. We're going to kill this, and that will turn... Ah! Ah, that was the difference between victory and death. I don't want to sound that dramatic, but
Huh?
it's pretty dramatic. Okay. We have some serious problems. Okay. Alright, so this little shitterling can kill that. Very supremely unfortunate how this is all transpired. I'm actually flabbergasted. My ghasts are flabbered. It's very unlikely to hit a distracted, but if we could, that would have been great. Oh, I could have condemned. That doesn't help our ranged units yet. It will in a minute, but not right now. This could be good. Okay, so we're going to snapshot kill you. Okay, we've opened the door. I think we... I mean, I could ignite kill this as well. But I kind of feel like I had to ignite you. The great thing about... Well, not great, but, you know, the thing we can use to our advantage, more grazing, more no good, is that these little shits don't move once they have abducted their targets. So... I could just get rid of that. I think this will die. Okay, we'll definitely die for now. Okay, we're in a precarious situation now. The Tyrant is in. The Abductors have abducted. This one's going to die. This one is not going to die, but it's close. Oh, Curse Eater! Wait, they're burning. They shouldn't be Curse Eating. Uh-oh. Don't do it. Fuck. Okay. This is fine. That's fine. Okay. I can't believe that doesn't kill now. Oh! Okay. Get some big damage going. Lots of crits. You'll love to see it. All across the board. Release. So when you kill the unit that has devoured, that has abducted, it spits it out. So our Dawn Defender has returned to us and is unfortunately tied up by this, which we could kill in a number of ways. I think the most reliable, if I dare even say it that way, is this. Okay, this is running. That's good. This is close to death, and I don't have a heal yet. Do you? No. I can't rely on a 65. We have to get it from this. You have a heal, but I don't think it's enough of a heal. So you're going to hit. You're going to hopefully kill this time. Fantastic. Our Dusk Hunter has returned to us. Immediate graze. But this Shitterling is going to kill it. Our Dawn Defender might now be safe. Maybe. Never say never, but... no, it's going to die to Daunts. Okay. So a lot of units are running. I think we just start getting damage on the big boy. The Dawn Defender probably wants to go tie up this if it can. We don't want to be in this muck if we can help it. You can't heal yet, but you can blast. Okay. Lots of running. Good. Okay, so the enemies have routed. We just have to kill the big boy. Cool. Good old shitterlings. Alright, we're going to condemn him. I could Inspiring Champ, but we'll just condemn. Because our heroes are... Oh, I could have snapshotted! Our heroes have Zeal. Even though she's a bit far away at the moment. Take the 65s. If we can break it just by hitting it in the face. No. No, we cannot. Wow, it's running. Cool. What's left? Are you serious? Don't get stunned. Okay. Great. The enemy flees. We have conquered. Ah, Crypt Blade. Bunch of resources. Arcfire Orb, the Dire Bear Mount, and the Cloak of Hexing. We have conquered the spawner. So next turn we can expand onto this, extending our reach. My oh my, that was tough. What's Blint up to? Blint's vibing. He's farming for free. He's getting ready to position against the Brigand camp. Not there yet. Soon. Alright, we're gonna get... which one is more important? They're both very important. One of each. And I mean, if I'm just going to sit here, I might as well build stone walls, right? For the bonus experience. Cool. So now we're getting plus 30 gold from this. We don't have the orb just yet, but we'll get it soon. What is this? Somehow this is almost more terrifying. They could bear dark secrets of return to raw power. So this is going to grant amount of mana and knowledge available. Also grant souls. I thought this was the Scrolls of Forbidden Power, whatever it's called. So I'm just going to head back to our sanctuary. We'll leave that there. I don't care. This is evolved into an Umbral Tyrant, so we're going to get to go round 2. We'll grab this, which will give us our Void Stone. And we get a new hero, soon TM. New skills available. We can get the Benevolent Conquerors. Converting conquerors into vassals takes 2 less turns, does not give relation penalties. Or gain bonus Imperium per defensive pact and even more bonus Imperium per alliance that you have with other rulers. Now, we do have a few scouts out and about, I think. We have 1. Gonna need a couple more. We're gonna have to find our friends. Looks like another Umbral thing is there. What's here? This might be another person. Oh no. Are these all Umbral gates? Okay, great. Why? How? Who? When? Where? Who knows? But that is for future Fabe to discover. And next time... we put on the Crypt Blade. Next time, we will be able to craft the Umbral Malady immunity, which will allow us to venture through the gloom with no penalty. Hopefully. That's the plan anyway. Thanks for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the first episode of Tharru'Cath. Again, I am mostly committed to finishing this before the release of the DLC. That might lead to a lot of Blint episodes. So I hope you get accustomed to seeing this furry mug. But hopefully we can finish it before DLC on June 16th. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you to patrons and the Gem Support channel. I greatly appreciate you. if you'd like to stay up to date with anything happening on the channel, feel free to join the Discord description down below. And I will see you next time. Part 2.